God knew gods, goddesses, kings, and queens. God knew it's God and you, the NAFSI Green family, allies, and enemies was had. It's the double right. So look, man. So I have put up a video. It's going real big on my page right now. There's a lot of debate going on about are we making progress, aren't we making progress. See, there's two different mindsets, and this is what I just seen from that one post. And it's crazy that things that happen and then it gives you a thought. So right now I see that the black community is split in two portions, right? You got those that are the concessionists, and you got those that are liberationists. And if that's not a word, I just made the shit up. It is what it is. What I mean by the concessionists is those that are happy with concessions. Like, for example, I rob you of $1,000 and I give you $50,000 back. You say, see, I'm making progress. You gave me back some of my money. Malcolm X even spoke on it when he say, you stick a 9-inch knife in my back and pull it out 3 inches. That is not considered progress. But those 3 inches is considered a concession. All right, I ain't gonna take it up, put it all the way in. I'm gonna take it out a little bit. That's a concession. Liberationist is, no, then pull a knife on my back, we gonna heal the wound, and that motherfucker gonna get punished for what he done did. See, we about full liberation. I don't want no butter biscuits. I'm about full liberation. I'm out here naked face. I'm out here on the job. Didn't give a fuck if I lose this job because my juke job is African liberation. I'm a black power banger, African or nothing, and I'ma live this life. I don't give a damn about white supremacy, FBI, feds, none of that, and what the motherfuckers think about me. And then my homeboys say, y'all talking more about black people and black people than y'all talking about white people. You just learned something. Don't you not understand? I'm a Laker, right? I'm not the type of person that say, it's about the NBA. It's about the NBA. And not trying to be a Laker. Lakers go get to the championship. The NBA has never made it to the championship. Teams make it. They telling us as Lakers, don't be about Lakers, be about the NBA. While the Chicago Bulls trying to go for the Chicago Bulls, the Pistons going for the Pistons, but they want us to be about the NBA. That's the problem. I'm not about the NBA, and I'm not about going to go spend all my time talking about the damn Chicago Bulls and why they beat us. I'm in a locker room saying how we gonna be better Lakers. So I'm looking at my team. I'm not worried about that team. I focus on their plans. I study them, but I'm not gonna sit here and tell my people them. No, what we have to do. The problem is we gotta separate these concessionists all over there. I don't give a damn. Homies, family, your friends, your family, I'm good. I can't build a house with concessionists. When it's time for us to build an army, I don't want no concessionists in there. Why? The concessionist is the type, now we all out here protesting, right? Let's use some protesting. We all out here protesting. Yeah, man, motherfucker, let's use one of the recent hair shop videos where the sisters got beat up. Out there protesting, all the black folks out there trying to shut the place down. All he say is 50% off, right? What happened? Sisters stopped the protest, line up for that damn store, homie. These are the concessionists. These are the ones that accept the concession. And after you calm down, you no longer angry, what they gonna do? Go back up on the price, because they know you concessionists is some simple-minded ass Negroes. And y'all sit around here thinking, well, why are we gonna talk about y'all? The same thing why I'm on these Aboriginals, sliding on these Aboriginals. The Aboriginal mindset, this whole Aboriginal ideology is so damn dumb, because militarily, they locking themselves out from the rest of the world, and that's a perfect setup for genocide. Who else gonna come to these motherfuckers' aid when they not claiming or anything and making alliances with the outside world, because they saying this is all it is. This is the whole world. This is everything to us. So when it's a war over there, that's just them. That's their problem. That's the Americans fighting the Americans. It's a civil war thing. See, it's different now that Africa gaining its power, and we saying that we pushing line, we tying, locking arms with Africa, and when you lock arms with Africa, you also lock arms with all the other different countries that's tied to Africa. Haiti just joined the African Union. So now you just locked arms with Haiti. So now when it's time for, we're talking about protesting? No, people like, no, I ain't into no protest. Protesting is good. The problem is we not really organized and directing a protest. What if we take 100 of Africans in America, went into Africa and organized protests? What if we all just start organizing professional protests around the motherfucking world with our damn passport? You know what the United States say to do? They'll start locking down our passports. They'll stop allowing us to leave because they know we're going to go over there and start protesting and start shutting down the American companies. And when we start crippling their companies, what's going to happen after that? They're going to have to come and give some secessions. We don't want no fucking secessions. They're going to try to stop us from going to Africa and organizing the people to protest these companies. And if by the Africans in America being the 15th the richest country on the face of the planet, that means we got buying power, we got wealth. If we start focusing, if we had a single mind, if we became a monolithic group, what can happen with us being a monolithic group? That means now we can start getting our money and we can focus in our money. And like right now they had 2 countries in Africa, the countries that produce the most cocoa. What they did was start holding it back because they wanted to make it a seller's market. See, the thing is they selling their cocoa to a buyer's market, so the buyers make the price. They try to flip it around, make it a seller's market, but the thing is the rest of Africa didn't stand up with them. We are the world's Pan-Africanists. That's why we are more powerful than anybody else in the motherfucking world. We was African before. When Africa, they didn't want to be African, they was tribal. We stood up and we was African. The world is Africa. And now motherfucker, how you gonna be Africa over here? That's like saying how somebody gonna be Chinese in America. Nobody ever asked the Chinese, what part of China you from? You'll never hear nobody black talking about how did Afghanistan get its name. Nobody say how Afghanistan, how did Japan ain't the real name. This is what I want all y'all to do, that as this Africa ain't the real name, even though America got its name in 1507. In North America, the whole Western Hemisphere got its whole name as America in 1538. Go check it. Anyway, so nobody ever go pick up some dirt and then ask the dirt, what's your name? What's your name, dirt? I could go get dirt from different continents, put it in jars, and ask you to name the dirt. And your dumb ass couldn't name the next, because your stupid ass don't understand that the people give the dirt the name. Then they want to say, oh, well, you going by African American, and that title under law, that title under European law, that title only matters to the law that you respect, that law that you abide by. When you start using the term outlaw, that's because you outside of that law. I will be considered an outlaw. I am outside of that law. NAFSI is the supreme law of the land. The law that I dictate for my family is the supreme law of the land. God, right? They say, Christians like God say, thou shalt not kill, right? I'm not Botham John bitch ass brother or his monkey ass motherfucking parents that's gonna sit here and talk about we love you and Jesus say huh. I don't Jesus jump. I don't fuck with the Jesus shit, the whole Christian shit. Fuck that shit. Toss that shit, throw it away. You don't like what I just said, get the fuck on. I don't give a fuck. I don't need no motherfucking Jesus jumping friends. These motherfuckers, all this concessions and hugging and all this shit they want to do, the people killers, I'm not with none of that, homie. Right now, I'm with us returning back to earth and producing our own food. I want to, before we start all that motherfuckers, and then they got brothers talking about getting guns. No, forget getting guns. Let's do this. Let's conquer our stomachs. Let us produce. The Jewish folks do it. Homie, I went to a Jewish federation right here to go fix their air conditioning, right? They wouldn't even let me in the kitchen. I had to get escorted through the kitchen because they lock out their shit. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, they had gates to get in. Then you had to get buzzed in the building. And then when you get in the building, you only could go to so many different places in the building. Why? Because they understand how to lock down their culture. We gotta lock down our culture the same. So when it comes to us talking about what we gonna do, let's conquer our food first. Let's conquer our stomachs. Let us control everything that goes into our stomach. Once we do that, you know how much power we have? That's $300 a week that we not paying the motherfucking Walmart. That's $300 a week we take from Walmart. Now watch this. Watch this. The richest real estate on the face of the planet is what? I bet y'all don't even know. You motherfuckers just say some dumbass shit like Beverly Hills and all this shit that the white folks don't even know. The richest real estate on the face of the planet is the black woman's scalp. By square inch. You know how much money the black woman spent on her hair? Why we don't have that market? Those are two industries that we need to take: our food, the black woman's hair. And if we take the black woman's scalp and our food, we could pretty much employ about 80% of our people. 80%. I can guarantee that's about 80%. We could employ them. Because what are we going to do? We're going to have to grow the food. We're gonna have to create products to make the food grow. Then we have to raise the animals. We have to create the food to raise the animals. We're gonna have to get the distribution chains. We're gonna have to get the mechanics for the trucks. Then, matter of fact, since it's biofuel, we can have biofuel that goes along with the stuff that we grow. We have access and abundance. Then when we start having food, we can start doing importing and exporting with other countries. We could be the ones feeding Haiti. And not on that, we could go to Haiti. People like one of the same homeboys that's a concessionist. He don't want to fuck with Haiti. See, you don't want to mess with other black countries because you're not a true liberationist. You don't understand that your liberation is tied in. So then you got these ideologies, just like the Hebrew Israelites. I'm not a Hamite. These niggas is reading some shit from 1,000 years ago and saying God don't like the Hamites. I'm a Hamite. It's African over here. And if God don't like Africans, fuck God. Nigga, that's where I'm at with this shit. You feel me? Man, look, I'm African to life though. Ants, Africans in top spots. NAFSI, live, kill, and die for the black woman and child. That's what we do. And every NAFSI male gotta understand that his life destination is to fulfill the debt to the black woman. And all NAFSI man got a debt. NAFSI. All NAFSI man got a debt to fulfill to the black woman. So we live, kill, die. Why do we live? We live because it's easy to go die for her. It's easy to say we'll die for you. Dying is quick. That can happen in a couple of seconds. But living is a tedious task. Living is something that you got to do day to day. I sit here, man, I've been thinking about this shit for a long time. A lot of y'all want to sit here and can't even run your words because your words don't line up with your actions. My words and my actions line up. Nation building starts at home. Who comes up with phrases like that besides somebody that's really trying to build a nation and starting at home? You see it, go down my timeline. You see it, I'm working on my house. And look, I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't got all the answers. I'm trying. There's nobody right ahead of me. The people that's right ahead of me is in books. So my books became my leader because I needed a leader and I don't have no leaders. And then when I do find men that are of substance, because a lot of our men are not of substance, because I'm trying, hell, I would look for a man. Let me find an older brother right now. I'm standing in line right now. I just look for somebody serious to follow. If Amos N. Wilson was here, I would clean the brother's shoes. And if he told me, if he walked in the room and said, hey, Slip Double, put my shoes on. Yes, sir, Brother Amos. Tying his shoes. Slip Double, open that door. Yes, sir, Brother Amos. Amos N. Wilson. Man, listen. God spoke through that man. You feel me? Let El Haj, Malcolm X, slide through. Open that car door. It's nothing. Here, this coffee too cold. Go get that warm. Yes, sir. That's who I am. I respect all movements by the followers of the movement. When a follower really fall in line with the movement, that let me know that that movement is worth following. It ain't the leaders that I'm attracted by, it's the followers of the movement.